find it hard to make learning a part of your day? Ever wish that you could learn at your own pace, pursue your goals, and acquire the skills that you need for your next step? If so, today I have good news for you because with Viva Learning now you can. Viva Learning is a centralized learning experience that lets you seamlessly integrate learning and building your skills into your flow of work. In Viva Learning, you can discover, share, recommend, and learn from multiple sources of content, such as your organizational training or specialized partners. And the best is that you can do all of this in the tool that you use every day, Microsoft Teams. Let me show you how it works. All right, so to show you everything that you can do in Viva Learning, I'm going to start in Joe's profile. He is Tom's manager, and he just told Tom that he did an amazing job presenting to the team, and he wants Tom to present it again at the leadership meeting. To help Tom gain a couple skills that he needs, he's recommending 2 trainings. The first one you can see here is presenting to senior executives, and the second one I'm going to touch it now, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. So you're going to go to those 3 little dots there and find the Viva Learning app. And then you can search the training that you want to share. So in this case, I want to share the Creating and Giving Business Presentations training. So I select and press Send. And just like that, you can send any training in Viva Learning to a colleague in the chat. All right, so now I jumped over to Tom's profile to show you what his experience is like. He just got a message from his manager saying that he did a great job presenting, and now his manager wants him to present to even a bigger audience, a leadership audience. And he recommended 2 Viva Learning trainings. He thought that was great, and he really wants to look at those trainings. So he simply just click right from the chat. He clicks it, and it takes him straight to the Viva Learning training in the Viva Learning app. Now, Tom has a meeting right now, so he cannot do the training now, but he loved the recommendation. So he's going to click in this Add to Calendar button here on the top so he can schedule this training to do it later. So I'm going to say, hey, I actually want to do this tomorrow at 11 a.m. I want to book 1 hour. It's enough. And I'm going to save it. Perfect. Now that was successfully added to my calendar. The other training, I will go back, check it out. Perfect, this is an awesome training, but I don't have time this week anymore, so I'm going to bookmark it and I'm going to check back later to put it on my calendar later. Perfect. And now I quickly jumped into Tom's Outlook web calendar to show you what it looks like when you schedule a training. So this is the scheduled training we did together. And if I click here, I simply click this link and I'm taken straight to the training. Now back to Tom's profile in Microsoft Teams. I want to show you a couple more things he did. So Tom had about 20 more minutes before his next call, and he got excited about the training recommendation. So he jumped into the Viva Learning app, right? That can be found on those 3 little dots. You can find the app, click it, and don't forget to click with the right button and pin it to your left navigation so it's easy for you to find. Then he noticed his interests were not exactly what he was looking for at the moment. So he went in, he changed to career development, communication, and let's see, personal branding, which are things that he really wants to focus on before his big presentation. And since he still had a couple minutes, he decided to go ahead and start learning. So he decided to search. And interestingly enough, he could filter by time, by interest, by the providers. Here is the perfect 14-minute presentation. Tom will do that before his next meeting. And I just want to remind you that he could also search for that in the office.com space. This is an awesome feature that I want to highlight for you today. In office.com, you can come here, search anything you want, and you can search between everything, files, sites, SharePoint sites, people, news, messages, images, Power BI, and now you can also search in Viva Learning within the office.com context here. So he can find that exact same learning right there. Perfect. So as you can see, Tom can now learn something new in the time that he has in between meetings without disrupting his flow of work. And you know what? Tom loved the training. And he has someone in mind that he thinks is going to love it as well. So he wants to recommend this training. To do that, he's going to click on the recommend button on the top, add that colleague that he thinks is going to really like this training. He can add a note and send it. And lastly, he can share this training in a team, in a channel, or to an individual as well. All right? All right, that's everything that I wanted to share with you today. I hope that you learned something new, and I hope that you learn even more in Viva Learning. As always, if you have any questions or comments, leave below, leave us a like, and if you want to learn more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye!